everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. So tonight is a very unplanned and surprise for y'all because I got my 49 Market mystery box bundle in the mail and I just wanted to share it with y'all. So we're going to open it together and a couple other things I purchased from there. So we'll show you that, and we're just going to do that tonight. It's just kind of, you know, something fun to do. I know y'all like unboxing, so that's what we're going to do. Hopefully I'll get a few people on here. I know it's super late and super unplanned, so we'll see. I'm going to check my volume because I don't know if anybody is here to tell me if it's okay. But if y'all don't catch it live tonight, you can always catch the replay for 30 days. After that, I'm going to put it on YouTube too, so you can catch it over there. Let's see. Find this live so I can check the volume. It'll show up. There it is. All right, let's see. There it is. Yep. All right, we're good. Okay, so we're going to do this unboxing. I'm just going to pull the camera up top so that we can see it in the right direction. So bear with me one moment while I move the camera. Make sure we're straight. Hey, Lori. Look straight. I can't see my little, I can't see my grid. Nope, not straight. About there. Boy, it's big. I probably should have pulled the tripod up a little bit. Barely fit it in there. I think I can fit it. Just barely. Alrighty. So it is a big box of goodies. I don't know what's in it. Well, I kind of know a little what's in it because I did watch a few unboxings of them, but they're all supposedly a little bit different, so we'll see. But it's a big box, guys. This box is, let's see, 14 by 13, so it's big. Let's open her up. So I ordered this from scrapbook.com. I'm not affiliated. That's just who I happen to order from. They are out of stock now over there. I think it was just a temporary thing, and they only had so many. I heard some stores got them. I don't know what stores and all that. But the deal is, it's a $200 retail value. And it was on sale for $59.99, so $60. So $200 for $60. I love 49 Market, so I'm not worried about not liking it. Hey, Angela. So I broke everything down for y'all. When you order from scrapbook.com, they almost always have free gifts. If you go into their coupon tab and click that, it'll tell you what you can get based on what you're purchasing. Because some of it might be you get something free for $20, $30, $40, etc. I got quite a few free gifts with this order because it was $60. And then I also bought some envelopes, which, you know me, I love my storage envelopes from there, and they were on sale, so I got those too. So we're going to show you everything. So we'll start with these little freebies just to get that out of the way. So with this order, here's what I got for free. I'm going to move this box because it's big. I'm going to set it aside for a second. So I got freebie number one is this stamp. It's called You Are Loved. It says, you make me smile. And it's a little stamp. It says it's normally $3.99, so that was free. Be great for a card or something if you're doing, like, you know, birthday card or something like that. I got these dies. These are cherries. They look like little hearts. Shape dies. They are normally $8.99, so that was another freebie I got. Not sure what I'll do with them, but it was free. And I got this, what do they call this? An A5 spiral notebook, white with silver logo. So I figure I can turn this into a junk journal or something, some sort of a journal, maybe an art journal. We'll see what the paper looks like. I haven't done one spiral before, but okay, so it's lined. So it's a nice little journaling book or whatever. So I'll think paper's decent quality. Is that one sheet or two? It feels like two, so it's decent quality paper. So if you were to glue one or two together, you could totally turn this into like an art journal or something. But this is normally $9.99, so that was a freebie. And I got a magic mat. If you do die cutting, embossing, you know what these are. So basically they replace the plastic one. Melamine plastic. I don't know what those are made out of. I guess it's like a plastic. Can't open it. I have no fingernails, guys. I know it's there. There it is. But I have a few of these because they do these for free quite often. So look for them because they do them a lot. But they're almost like the self-healing mats, but not. They're a little bit harder. But they work real well for, you know, doing your cutting or embossing. They don't warp as easily as the plastic ones, but don't let them. They say they don't warp at all, but yes, they do warp over time too. But the nice thing is I've found that I can throw them in some hot water, and these will flatten back out pretty well. Trying to get back in there. I don't know why, because I'm just going to throw it with my embossing stuff. I save these for specimen cards. Let's save this. Is it taped on there? No. Okay. I don't think I need it, but we'll save it. So those were my free gifts. So that was pretty good. A $9 die set, a $4 stamp, a $11 magic mat, and a $10 spiral notebook, which comes to $34, right? Yeah, $34. So that was my free stuff. So that's good. I bought some envelopes because they were on sale. I don't know what the normal prices are, but they're approximately not quite double, but they were almost half off the normal price. So these little, gosh, I use these so much, guys. So these are the small ones. They're 4.75 by 4.75, so almost 5 by 5, but not quite. But you get 5, and it was $4.99. $4.99 for 5. And then I'm not gonna put them back in there because I'm gonna put them with my stack. They're 4.5 by 9.5. They were $5.99. I feel like these are normally like $9 or something, maybe 10. Probably $9.99. So I bought these while they were on sale. They're nice for, you know, long things. And then I bought 1 pack of the 5-pack of the 7 by 10s. Okay, and these are nice for the larger things. But y'all see me use these all the time. I love them. These were really on sale, but they are out of stock now because they're practically giving them away. The 5-pack was $3.24. So, can't beat that. So, I grabbed those. And that's all the stuff that I purchased other than the box. So, let's get into this box. so big. All right. Look at all that stuff. Oh my goodness. It's a nice box. It's big enough to hold a scrapbook page, so that's nice. So I can store scrapbook papers in it. So let's see. Let's start with this. We got some Christmas stuff. These are Holiday Wishes chipboard set. They were just basically tags and labels, different labels and stuff. They're chipboards, so they're heavy. Look at one. These will all be going into those little envelopes. Yeah, so nice chipboard. And let's see, they've got different sentiments and stuff, and these pop out. So, be great for like a cover or something that you don't mind the extra thickness on. And plus, you can probably peel them, honestly. If any time you get these chipboard things and it's too thick for you, chances are you can insert, something like this in there and peel it in half, and it'll be half as thick, because I do that quite a bit. So that was that. We've got this Viking chipboard. Viking is a set that I also have in the ephemera, the laser cuts. I'll show you it. It's a nice set. I've got this one. So I've got this one here. See if I can find the actual card. Viking laser cut elements, and it's got like all kinds of cute little stamps and flowers and stuff. So I have that one, and then I think it had like these things. So I have a few of those already. So this will go with that. It's more chipboard sentiments, very similar to the last set. It's got all of those. So that's nice. Die cuts. Let's see what else die cuts. Okay, we have a few die cut type things. Look at those first. So much in here, guys. All right. Also Viking. These are ephemera bits. Oh, that's nice. That's a decent sized set. Look at all that. I love these type of frames. And the ephemera is not going to be as thick. It's going to be, that normal thickness, which I like. I'll just glance through it real quick. And the thing I like about 49 Market is, I don't know if it's always, but it seems like always, their edges don't have white. They cut right up to the edge. They're real nice, so I don't have to worry about having to trim out, a white edge on them. So quite a few frames in here. Some pretty little frames. Postcard. Like little specimen type frames. Might get some use out of some of those. So I'm working on that field note stuff right now. Just a background page. That's pretty. The green one. Do not forget to avail yourself of our free premiums on second something. What else? I've got some more background type things. Be great for like a journaling card. Two of those. And then just some unforgettable, some ticket type things. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but we're just going to skim through it. A lot of tickets in there. That's decent. I like it. So that's in that. That's a good set. I'll put that in one of those larger envelopes because it's got these larger pieces. It's just so much easier than trying to get it back in those bags every time. If you just store it in one of these. And I usually will put like a label on there or something, but we'll deal with that later. There you go. Much easier. All right, so what is this? This one's called Eucalyptus. I haven't ever bought their eucalyptus set before. It's definitely got that sage color going. You know, eucalyptus sage type color. All right, what's in here? We have envelope bits, and then you've got this. Don't forget to use this. That'd be a great little background journaling card. It's got a pretty butterfly on there. Sometimes I'm as excited about the packaging as I am the stuff that's in it. So these are just like little envelope bits, like blank cards. Oh, look at these little envelopes. Oh my gosh. They are so adorable. What goes in them? I'm sure one of these goes in them. I think that's too big. That's too big. Look at that. I'd probably put a little thing there. A little notch. But they're little envelopes. Look at them. They've even got like glue. I probably wouldn't seal them myself. I'd just keep them like they are, but those are adorable. I really like those. Let me do it straight so it's not crooked. Look at that. So cute. All right, so envelopes. You got some with some writing on them. These are more plain. A little more plain. What else do we got? A lot of these little tag things. The story, details, like a Laurel type thing. The story of today. So a lot of these would be great for on the back of like a journaling spot, somewhere you wanted to add some journaling spots to your junk journal. That could be fun. It looks like there's some coin type envelopes in here too. So you get the regular type, and there's also some frames. It's a little frame. Remember the moments. And there's probably a couple in there. I just didn't go through them all. And then some coin type envelopes. Okay. 3 of those. Cute. I like it. All right. I don't know where I'm going to put that in. I'll have to decide. Yeah, we'll stick it in here for now, but I might change it to something smaller. I'll just throw it in there for now. I'm going to run out of envelopes. It's okay. So this is, if I can open it. Oh my goodness, where are my tweezers? I just can't get a hold of it to start it. So this is called Blossom Frame Set. It's a very pretty pink, very pale. Got quite a few frames in there. So if you're doing something with some pinks, oh, and look at that. Isn't that pretty? I told you I get more excited about packaging. And they got stitches. Like little stitches on them. So those are cute. I don't know if I'm going to get them back in there or not. I'm not going to fight with it. I hate fighting with things. Let's see, is it big enough for this? Sometimes they're too wide. Let's see. It feels like it's too wide, but it might not be. Will it fit? Nope, not quite. Almost, but not quite. I'll have to put it in a big one. I'm going to run out of big ones. I should have grabbed 2, but honestly, they were probably out of stock. That's probably why I only got 1. Or I think it, you know what I think it was? I think you were limited to getting 1 with that $3.24 price. Well, helps if you put the tag in there so you know what it is. I'm going to run out of these, but that's okay. All right. This is gardenia tag set. They're very cute. Oh my goodness, look at these butterflies. What is in this one? Even got strings and eyelets. Wow, look at that. It's got the eyelet already on there for you. And the string. Okay, so trying to reconnect. So let's look at these colors. There's so many, guys. Oh, the butterflies. Butterflies. More butterflies. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, these are adorable. Look at these. Aren't they adorable? So pretty. So quite a few different sizes. Another great background card. This one, I could probably cut this down or just save this somewhere else. A lot of times I'll just take the, like, what it is and put it on my envelope with tape. Like, I do like a piece of tape on there with the label so that I don't have to worry about trying to get the whole package in there. So that's probably what I will do. For right now, I'm just going to throw these in here. I'll figure out the card later. So cute. Love it. All right, so there's that. I'm going to have a bunch of packaging. Some of this is really thin, though. If it's too thin, I usually don't bother saving it. I like it just a little bit thicker. Some of them are thick, but some of them are very, very thin. But honestly, I've got so much of that stuff right now. So this is, oh, this is huge. This is Vintage Artistry Nature Study 6x8 Ledgers and Solids Pack. 28 sheets. Plus a fussy cut element sheet. Wow. So cool. I'm so happy with this. I wasn't going to buy anything. And then I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't pass that up. Oh, this is going to be great. And these are nice thickness, like, you know, the Tim Holtz backdrops, that kind of thickness. Very, very nice thickness. Let's see how I can do this. My fingers are way too dry. All right, there. So pretty. Greens, a lot of like pastels. And there's the elements card. And this grid. It's the packaging, but that grid is awesome. It's very nice. I think that'll fit in one of my big envelopes, although I might put that in my other file. It's look how thick it is. Guys, that's like a 1/2 inch thick or more. It's more than a 1/2 inch. It's like almost 3/4. It's a bunch. Put that in there. It's a lot, but it fits. All right, let's go on. So much in this package. Oh my gosh, you get so much stuff. What do we got? So we have Blossom collage sheets. These are going to be like tissue paper. Oh, I thought that label was on there, but I don't think it is. No, it is. Okay, let me see if I can get it off of there. I'm making a mess. somewhere else. I'm going to stick it back here. Wow. It comes with its own envelope, which is nice. And it's a decent weight, too. Oh, these are nice. It's tissue paper. It's almost like vellum. It's totally almost like a vellum. Does it say? It just says 40 text weight sheets. But it's like vellum almost. It's kind of like a almost vellum, but almost let's see. Here, hold on. Let me grab a tiny light. I don't know if this will work. It might. All right. Let me put this under it so you can kind of see how thin it is. Okay. So it's thin. Turn that off. There's a bunch in here. I can't get hold of it. That's the background. That's just the packaging. I'm not gonna try to flip through them all because I'll never manage it. So some ledger type things. Oh, look at those beautiful plants. I'm seeing a lot of things that I can use right now in the journal that I'm working on. Pretty butterflies. Some detail pages. I have this. Download. Which means it must be copyright free somewhere. It's probably in the public domain. Couldn't quite get that last little bit. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. Can't quite flip it. More plants. Backgrounds. Oh, and this one has like sayings. Dream big, good times. Take time to make your soul happy, amazing. Choose to be happy. Live with no regrets. Life does not come with guarantees. Embrace life's detours. All kinds of cool sentiments on there. Nice. What a cool pack. Very nice. Alright, put that back in there. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to stick with the same types of things, but that's not really happening. Gardenia, so another gardenia one. This is like the tags. Essential file kit. More of the butterfly design. So they have a lot of things in here that go together, which is nice. So these are like gusseted pockets. And then a file. Oh, it's a cute little file folder. Isn't that cute? And then pink. The tabs are in different spots, so if you were layering them or something, I guess you could, you've got them all in 3 different spots. Purple. This is, so it's gusseted here and here, and then it's got a little spot. Oh my gosh, look at this pocket. These are so cute. I don't know if this fits in there. Let's see. No. So it's for something else, some sort of a tag. It's very cool. So you glue it to your page. How big is that? I wonder if it'll fit on the normal page. Yep, it will. 8. Ooh, it's a little wide. Just a bit. 5 and a little over a half. So I would probably have to trim it down to fit it on a normal page for the journals I do. Mine, 5 is about the max I can go. Usually I have a 5.5-inch page, but you go much bigger than that and you can't open and close very easily. So, but I could trim it and get away with it. I think I've got enough room there to trim and not lose any of that pocket. Just see where the hole ends. Yeah, I could do that. So feasible to trim. And you have both directions, which is nice. And then this one, look at this. I don't have anything to put in it, but it's already like made for you. Got 2 little like tucks. Does it open? No. Okay. So you just glue it to a page, or you could just glue the ends and make it a tuck. So cool. What a cute little set. To figure out something fun to do with that. So that's what it shows on the back. Very cool. Another big one. Out of envelopes already. Some of this may get changed into a one of my page separator binders. Possibly. We'll see. All right, what else do we got? We have, let me find the label. There it is. Blossom Laser Cut Elements. So another of the Blossom style. I can see one in here. Is that Blossom? No, this is Salsa. Interesting. I feel like there's a pink one. What's this one? And that's Rouge. Right, so I think this last Blossom one. Very cool. It's very similar to the other one I showed you. So this is very much like the long one that I have in my folder. Got butterflies in here. And like I said, they don't have any white edges, which is always super nice. Look at all these lovely die cuts. Even some like lace type edging. Lots of butterflies. Pretty pinks. And then we've got this background paper. The packaging always has such pretty background paper. Look at that. They know us. They know that we're going to use it. They know. This one has all of that. Some doilies on there. Some little notebook papers. Like ripped out edge type thing. Very cool. Hopefully I'm in camera, guys. I'm trying to make sure everything's in camera. So another nice one. I'll have to find a spot for that. I don't usually take these out until I'm really ready to, because it's just easier to find them if they're still packaged like this. Get it back in here. Right. I hate putting them back in these because it's always a pain. Grab yourself some, if you're ordering stuff like this, grab yourself the little protector sheet things and some sort of you can find yourself a cheap binder like that, and then you just put your protector sheets in there, and you can throw stuff like these in there. It is in my health, my nature one right now. So I'll probably put this in here along with the rest of my 49 and Market ones back here. I just stick them in there. They stick out the top a little bit because they are huge, but I'll throw another protector sheet in there and throw it in there. All right, so there's that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put my mic back on. I don't know when I took it off. I hope you guys have been able to hear me. I'm so bad about that. All right, let's see. film strip frames. Huh. Interesting. Wow. They're acetate type. I don't think they're sticky or anything. Not sure about securing them. Art glitter will work as long as you don't try to peel it away. But they are really pretty. There's so many. I wonder if they'll fit in my long envelope. I hope so. Look at all these frames. And this one has like several. It's got like layers of frames. Huh. Interesting. Let me see what it says on the back. Anything? Nope. Doesn't say anything. Nope. Alright. I might look into it, but I don't think they're sticky. I think you just glue them or use double stick tape on them. They don't look like they're sticky, so I think it's just a double stick tape type of situation. Although the other side is a little rough, rougher than the front, so it might help your glue stick better, is what I'm thinking. Let's see, do you think they'll fit in my long one? I think they're too long, but let me look. Just a fraction too long. I'll have to decide if I want to do that or if I could cut down 1/8 of an inch off of those and stick them in there. I can't pick it up, sorry. Let me see if I can get the big ones out for now. So, you know I'll never come back in that package. I'll bet you I could take off just a fraction of an inch on these. There's only like 1 or 2, I think, that's, well, are they all the same? Yeah, they're all the same. I'm going to stick them in here a little bit sideways because they're not going to fit right now. It's not much. It's 1/8 of an inch maybe. If I take it a little off of each side, I bet I can make it work. We'll see. I'll save this somewhere. It's not like I can't tell what it goes to. All right, where are we? Hope we get a little clear envelope thingy. I'll stick that there. So we have 49 Market Essential Text Blends Salsa Rub-On Transfers. They're cute. They've got some butterflies in there, text, some bees. It's a very, orangey pink color. I guess hence the salsa color. I'm not sure if salsa refers to the color or if salsa refers to just the style. So it is, there's 2 sheets, I know. Oh, there it is. It's on the back. So you get 2 sheets. Show these to you up close a little bit. So lots of things on there. And you can just cut out whatever section you want and rub it on. Those are pretty. Should be able to get this back in there. Okay. So there's that. There's a lot, guys. I'm not even halfway through this. It's a lot of stuff. So these are the labels covered. Okay. Handmade paper flowers. which their little thing got a little mishandled, so it's fallen off there, but it could be glued back on. I'm not sure. I guess you could put this on like a journal cover. This is obviously very thick. Or you could remove the little piece and put something smaller like a button on there. This one's falling. It's heavy. I'm going to take it off because it's just hanging there. That's got some weight to it, guys. What is that made out of? They're seed beads. They're totally a bunch of seed beads. Can you even see that here? Let's see if you can. Can you see? Look at it. It's like a whole bunch of seed beads glued together. Like those little glass seed beads. And you can feel it. The weight is like serious. But I would probably, because I'm going to want them to be flatter. I'm not going to want this because it's just too thick. Unless I was using it on a cover, then I could do it. But I would probably take this and grab my container of buttons. Grab myself a button and put me a little button in there. That's most likely what I would do, just because otherwise I can't really use them in a journal because this is too bulky. So that's probably what I will end up doing with them. You could use stickles or something, but you gotta wait for it to dry and all that. But you could do that. But I can't believe the weight of those. But you get a whole bunch of them. So that's kind of cool. I don't know where I'm going to put those. I'll have to figure that one out. I'm going to set it aside on my table over here for now. Okay. What else? More flowers. So these are more handmade paper flowers. These are a mix of, looks like roses and, I can't tell. Almost like a little gardenia flower, but I'm not sure. They don't have quite as... Totally glued it over the other part. A little bit further down. Let's see what these look like. Got a little plastic. Let go, plastic bit. Really? They really don't want you to get this out. Okay. Hold on. I can't get this plastic piece out. Let's see if I can cut it. Oh my gosh, I can't even cut it. Let me reach my finger in the other side. It's like a hard little plastic piece of some sort. What is up with that? And it's sticky. It's like, no, we don't want you to open this package, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Ha. I get it. Jeez. That is some crazy packaging. I don't know what's up with that. Toss that away. So the flowers, like, they fall apart a lot, guys. These paper flowers, sometimes you get them in there together very well, but sometimes they're like, they get a little beat up. But usually a little bit of glue and you can flatten them back out. So this one's kind of like a rose, but it's kind of looking a little rough. Flatten it back out a little bit. That one's got some brown bits in it. I don't know what they are. I'll show you these up close. That one's got some leaves. Where's the third style? Is there just two styles? Yeah, okay, there's two styles. So, one's like a rose, kinda. But I bet you could dye them because they are paper. So you could probably color them if you wanted. Anyway, so there's that. Let me see, do I have a container that I haven't used? Here's one. to buy some more of these. I get these at Michael's. Also very handy. I'm just going to put all these little flowers in here. And then I'll just keep part of it. Oh, don't need the whole thing. And then there's some red ones. Same style exactly. So, see that little thing? Let's see if we can get that little thing out of our way this time. What is it opening? No, it's just wrapped around there. That is the strangest way of packaging I've ever seen. They really want to make it hard. Goodness gracious. Okay. Come out. So these are red, kind of red. They're almost coral. So same type of style. Kind of a coral color, I would say. I don't know if it says. It's called salsa, so it's the same as that salsa one. This one's called cream. All right, so we're just gonna, I don't want that plastic. Throw that in there. So we got salsa and cream. Could have cut this one too, so it's not as ugly. There. Paper flowers. I might save it, I might not. Let's see. Okay, next we have word clips, 3 shaped paper clips, rose gold. Theft deterrent, yeah, I guess. Interesting. Huh. So it says perfect memories today. And they've just got a little paper clip on there. And it goes like that. Back like that. Front like that. A little bulky, but cute. Alright, we'll just keep that loose. I'll put it somewhere. Not sure where yet. Okay. Oh my goodness. Big one. This is like a, gosh, just this alone is like a $30 set, at least, probably. Includes 4 sheets of exclusive 12 by 12 patterned papers, 4 sheets of 12 by 12 laser cut elements, 12 by 12 sheet of thin adhesive backed chipboard shapes, 25 assorted buttons, 5 mini wooden clips, 2 mini metal clips, 3 millimeters of baker's twine, 2 bows, and 1 sheet of enamel dots. That's a lot. The Sunburst has its own plastic container, which is nice. Put this on the back corner here. Oh my goodness. The light got in my way there. All right, so this is a little buttons and baker's twine and clothespin type clips. A couple little bows. In there. Some buttons. This is the enamel dots. A little thick, not too, like a 1/16 of an inch thick. And all of these sheets. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm trying not to separate them, which can be tricky. Let me see if I can pull them apart without. I can't tell if it's 2 or 1. be one. It feels like two, but I think it's one. So this must be the chipboard sheet. It's thick. Yeah. This is the chipboard one. So here, we're just going to pop one out. Wow, they're so thick. See if we can pop one out or not. I don't know. Not that one. Let's try this one. Has it got like a backing? Okay, it's got like a sticky. They're sticky. So that back layer is a vinyl, you know, the slippery stuff, and they're sticky. Interesting. So that's the chipboard one. Okay. This is more like ephemera, laser cut ephemera, so it's thinner. Pretty. Look at the little boat, doily. A Day in Paradise. This is nice. And then this one, oh, look at that net. More of the laser cuts. That net is interesting. I mean, there's some fine detail there. This is all solid, but just the edges have the fine detail, which is actually really ingenious. All right. Boy, this would be great for like a tropical beach set. A lot of laser cuts. They're hard. I'm trying to be so gentle because I don't want them to pop out. Very nice. I'm just going through them kind of fast. This looks like papers. Feels like cardstock. Where's the... I'm trying... Where's the... Is on the other side of this? Yeah. Pattern papers. Four exclusive pattern papers. It just feels thick. Definitely thick. So this is very heavy cardstock. I don't know what I would do with this. It's too big for what I do with them. So I'm not sure. Honestly, I would probably just cut it down and use the elements. Maybe not the word, because that's like 12 inches. Oh, it's long. Where's my ruler? Oh, here it is. It's pretty long. Not 12, but that's like 8.5 inches long for just this design part here. And if you go up the whole thing, you know, you're dealing with like 11 inches across. So I don't know. It would depend. If you were doing a scrapbook, that like the original type of scrapbooks that were like in the big 12 by 12 photo albums, this would be for like something like that. But I don't do those, so I will probably just cut it down and use the elements. But that's thick. I'll just use this part as like journaling cards or something. Same thing with this. You could cut these like individual strips out or something. A lot of those. They're so thick. But I think I could still... The words, not so much, but... Unless I used it sideways. If I turned it sideways, I might could use the word. Here we have something a little bit smaller. So this is the packaging it's on the back of, but these are 6 by 6. So these I could cut down enough to get a journaling card out of it. It's like I said, I can't really go much over 5, but I think I got room to cut those down. So if that's an interesting set, it's big. Let me put this back on the right side so I know what's in it. Sunburst, which makes sense. Sorry if I'm making the camera go in and out of focus. I can't see it any other way. See if I can get back in their little envelope. I'm glad it comes with an envelope though, that's handy. So you can get the little thing separate. Alright, there's that. That was a big piece. And we have a rub-on. Oh, look at that. Oh, 2 rub-ons? 2 rub-ons. Alright, so this is Curator's Meadow. Y'all know I have a couple of those. Love it. It's perfect. I can totally get some use out of these. It looks to be 1 sheet. I think. What's it say? Yep, 1 sheet. So that's the design. Very pretty. Alright, so those are rub-ons. More rub-ons. This one is Rouge again. Very pretty. Be nice for, you know, a sweetheart, Valentine, vintage, romantic type journal. Something like that. Very pretty. Okay. What are we down to? We are down to a whole bunch of washi tape and stamps and washi tape. So washi, and tickets. So we're going to look at those, and then we've got a bunch of papers in here. If I can get them out of the box. And then that will be the bottom of the box. There was a lot in there, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to make me a new washi tape holder. Alright, so tickets. Let's look at these little tickets. Eggplant, ticket essentials, perforated tickets and stamps. So you got a roll with some tape that's probably going to peel everything. Let's see if I can actually cut it. We'll see if it'll lift. It might. I hate when they put a really sticky tape on something like this. I understand the reasoning, but sometimes you end up ripping a bunch of it. Not too bad. There we go. Okay. So these are paper. They are not washi. They are paper. Roll of tickets. You can see it. They're kind of shiny. A little bit of a satin finish there. And they're perforated, so when you're ready to use them, there's a perforation there. Okay. And then these, find that edge, same thing, perforated stamps. If I can find this tape edge, where is it? Get at it. I'll probably put some of the mint tape on it. It's not quite as sticky. We'll see if it'll stick to it. It probably will. So there's that. Also perforated, and they're paper. Okay, so get perforation on those. And then the last one is similar to the first one, but smaller. I'm not going to open this one. It's pretty much the same thing. All right, so just tape this back up. isn't, it's only slightly sticky, so just enough. I'll have to figure out this way. Figure out something to store these in, probably. All right, so there's that. This butterfly washi tape stickers, assorted die cut washi stickers. Huh. Okay. I don't know if I can get in there without ripping it. All right. Where's the beginning? There's a little piece of tape there. I get it? Kind of, sort of. Nope, it's ripping that bottom one. I know it's there, but it's not cooperating. Try this side. So hard without fingernails. That stuff's strong. Does not want to come off. All right. Might lose the first layer. It's really sticky. All right, there. I got it. Just kind of, sort of. All right. Yeah, too stuck on the packaging. So there's stickers like that, to where they come off the plastic. But it's nice. It looks like they still have a bit of an edge on them. Let's see if I can peel these. Yeah. So they still have a little bit of an edge. Pretty cute. Butterflies, labels. Butterflies, some clips. So that's that. I'll peel that one off too. Take off this tape that is ridiculous. Well, you know, I'll just cut it. Sometimes it just, I don't know. Why use tape that is that sticky? I'm going to try to stick these back on here. So I don't lose them. Can always add glue to them later. It is a lot of supplies, isn't it? That's why I could pass it up. It's like, I'm broke right now. I didn't want to spend the money. But you know what? I'm taking the money I'm earning off of these 2 journals I sold, and this is my splurge. So is my splurge, but it's so much. Chicken wire washi tape roll. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So like for background. How fun. Huh. Interesting. I'm sure I can use that somewhere. Oh, look, it's got a little cutter. Even show how to use that? Oh, it does. Optional slide cutter included. So you can stick this on here. Oh, look. Let me see. Yeah, you remove that. Okay, so you remove this little perforation. Remove the perforation. Which way would I want it to go? I guess it matters. You stick on their little slide cutter thingy. Like so. You think it works? Who knows? Maybe. Let's see. So you stick it on there. I'm probably not far enough over. Yeah, I wasn't quite far enough over, but it does cut. You want to be a little further over. Try it again. I think I'm going to glue those two down because they're annoying. So if you line it up in the middle, drop it in there, line it up in the middle. Awesome. So it's got its own little cutter. How fun is that? And then you just have to undo it when you want to put it up. And then I think you can just shove this in there. We'll see. Maybe not. Yes, kind of, sort of. There we go. I'm going to stick that over here. I'll use it for something fun. Who would have thunk? Another one, lace washi tape. Does this one got a cutter? No. Yes, it does. It has a cutter too. That's so funny. Another cutter. So this one, get a hold of it. So it's a pretty brown lace. Interesting. Okay. I didn't look to see the color of it. I'll read it in a second. So we have a brown one. Did these go sideways? I think they did. This one looks almost the same. I guess they're slightly different on here, so they're probably a little bit different. Come on. It's got a little bit of writing on it. And then a little bitty thin one. Cute. And a cutter. Another cutter. Go in your little box. Fun. I didn't pull it down yet. I'll do that in a minute. All right, and some papers. So these are, this is the last of it. It's 49 in Market Plum. Oh, I meant to tell you the color of that. Hickory. That's what they're calling that. So this is Plum Grove Blossom. I think it's double-sided, but I can't tell. No? Yes, okay. So it's heavy. That's cardstock. Double-sided. This one is called Plum Grove Colored Foundations. This one, I have to check and see if it's one because they're so thick. Wherever Printed Earth. It's pretty. And this has like traveler crane, grass, Madagascar, bananas. It's kind of nature-ish. And then Wherever Trek. A map. Kind of map. Some hummingbirds. Kaleidoscope Iridescent Flutters. They're not real iridescent. There's a little bit of a shine there. Let's see if it pops in. See, it's light. I wouldn't really call that iridescent, but it's got a little bit more shine. But it's pretty, that color. I love that color. That patina kind of color, tealish. And the other side is polka dots. Oh, and look at this lovely little side piece that you could use for something. It's on the other side of that, so don't waste that. Did the others have something like that? They did. So each of those has a nice background on them, on the label. So that was that one. Let's see, I'll look at them all just so I can see what they are. Where is it? Okay, so tickets on that one. Where's this one? Nothing on that one. This one's just got like some stitching. Yeah, there's nothing on this one. That one's plain. All right, let's go back to where we were. Got sidetracked, sorry. Hummingbirds. I love that color. And then the last one is Kaleidoscope Solids Paper 5. Kind of a peachy coral tone. All right. All cardstock. I expected it to be paper. I didn't think it was going to be. This is heavy. This is heavier than the backdrops. It's heavy. I don't think it tells me a weight, but it's definitely cardstock. Like, you could totally do die cuts with this and they would hold up well. All right, that was it, guys. So yeah, $200 worth of stuff. All for Nine Market, which is a great company. They have a lot of wonderful nature-based kind of feel to it, you know. So much stuff. I can't even, guys. There's so much. That's an incredible amount of just stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me unbox all of this. I'll never fit it on my screen, but you get the idea. A bunch of stuff. All right, y'all, I will be back tomorrow, and we're going to be working some more in our field notes journals. So y'all come join me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and we will work on that. I've got a fun couple of projects lined up. Sneak peek, I will be using wobbles. These are so much fun. I found a smaller set because mine that I had before were like this big, but I found a smaller set. So I will be using wobbles. You know they're fun. All right, so y'all come join me tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care. All right, bye-bye.